Hello, welcome to my life. Hassan Evans, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Jonathan Khan, thanks for joining. Hello. What am I cooking? Something called conchaff, which is sweet corn and beans cooked together. I haven't really done it, to be honest. I've eaten it a couple of times. Jonathan, I'm good, thank you. I've eaten it a couple of times, so I will try to make it today and see how it comes out. This is my very first time, but I'll get it right, trust me. So we've got our kidney beans, we've got sweet corn, and then I'll use some pepper. Not all of this is just a lot of pepper. And then ginger. I'm making some tomatoes, and then that is beef cooking. So we'll see how that goes. I subscribe, you look, can I just show some support? Thanks, Jonathan. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Hello, Peter Bonner said he's from England. Oh, where is that from England? I live in England as well. I live in Bristol. My grandma made me. Oh, your grandma made that to you. Okay. Yeah, it's called in Cameroon we call it conchaff. I've never made it, to be honest, but I've eaten it a couple of times. But because I'm a very good cook, if I can say that, I'm just sure that I will do it and I will do it well. Thank you, Hans Evans. I really appreciate you stopping by. So what I'm doing now, I'm cutting the tomatoes, and then after that I will get the ginger and the pepper sorted, and then we are good to go. That's the meat cooking in there. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so that's the tomatoes ready. I'll just keep that somewhere here. Then I'll prepare some ginger, grind it, which will go into the conchaff. So I'm going to clean this up now. It's not raining. No, it's not. It rained yesterday. Did it rain yesterday? Yeah. It rained a little bit yesterday. It hasn't rained today, to be honest, but it's been cold. The weather has been. It's been very cloudy. It's not been the best weather, to be honest. But it has not rained. I don't know. I woke up very late today. I went out last night, came back late, so I slept for a couple more of hours. So that's my ginger. I'll just cut this up. I'll just cut the ginger up because I'll have to grind it later. Sunny USA. Oh, you live in USA? Oh, okay. Is this sunny down there? It's not sunny here, to be honest. The weather here is not very good. If you see sunny in the United States, then you guys are lucky. We don't have that much sun now in the UK. There was sun a few weeks ago, but since the 1st of November, we've not had much sun. It's been raining. This past week it's been raining. It's getting colder. Mason, thanks for joining. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Mason. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. I will really appreciate that. Thank you, Mason. Thanks for stopping by. So going to, that's my ginger. I think I need a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. Put this back. I think this one is. It takes a while to prep all of this, to be honest. Especially stuff like ginger. But yeah. And I have to keep it away from my eyes. If it enters into my eyes, it wouldn't be funny, to be honest. Okay, time to get my pepper ready. So this is like proper pepper, and this is very hot, like very hot. So I'm going to grind this, but I won't use all of it though. I won't use all of it for this dish, just that little portion that will do. Hans Evans, are you back? So, as I said, this is the pepper. I'm going to wash this now and then grind it. And this is very hot. I won't use all of it. I will just grind it and then use a little bit and then put the rest of it in the freezer for another time. Grind it in here. So there goes my pepper. I like to grind my pepper. It makes my life easy. Put a little bit of water so that it will be easy to grind. Push this down a little bit. There we go. It's going to be a little bit loud. Oops. I'm having problems now because stuck in there. I have to keep shaking. think the beef is ready. Let's check the fish. Oops. The fish is getting ready too. So this pepper. It's a lot of it and it's stuck in there. So I'm having difficulty grinding it this way again. This is going to be a mountain to climb. Stuck the pepper inside. I would have cut it into pieces, but okay. I need to open it up now and sort it out. Otherwise, I will stay all day. I don't want to. That's me fighting with pepper. Not good. I'm not ready for this fight, to be honest. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm just going to take some of it out. Hello, Messi fan. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm just going to take out some of the pepper so that I'll be able to grind. Oops. Because take some of it out. The engine is really very small, so it's struggling to grind all of this. You are new to this channel. Oh, Messi, thanks for joining. Normally this channel is for football. I post a lot of football stuff, but because I like cooking, sometimes I just go on live when I'm cooking, but it is mainly for football. But I don't mind doing live videos of me cooking because apart from being a football coach, I am a good cook as well. I love to cook and I like going live when I cook. But majority of the stuff you'll be seeing on this channel will be football related. So if you have not hit the subscribe button, I would advise you to do so, please. Messi fan, where are you streaming from, if you don't mind me asking? These are some very huge peppers. Osman said Ronaldo. Osman, are you trying to start a fight with Messi fan? Welcome Portugal. Don't forget that Argentina is the current champion of the World Cup and Messi had won it too. So has Ronaldo won the World Cup? No. What am I making? I'm making something we call conchaff, which is sweet beans and sweet corn and beans cooked together. I've never done it before, but I've eaten it a couple of times and I think that I can do it. So I'm just trying to have a go at it. Wow. I don't know why you in the UK. Yeah, I live in the UK. What about you? Where are you streaming from? Which country you in? I live in the UK, but I'm originally from Cameroon. Yeah, I said I live in the UK, but I'm originally from Cameroon. Oh, you live in London? Oh, where in London? I used to live in London. I used to live in London for like 3 years. Brandon, thanks for joining. So this is where I'll keep some of the pepper. Yeah, I think this is good to go now. Yeah. Then I'll just add this bit. I don't know why I'm struggling to grind this. The peppers are just too big. Look at that. Oops. Look at that. Too big. And this engine is too small. I'm in Birmingham now. Oh, you got a job in Birmingham. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Birmingham is just like an hour and a half from Bristol. Oh God, I was spoiled this. I look like someone too. Osman, you'll be surprised. You are not the first person that has said I look like Samuel Eto'o. As much as we are from the same country, Eto'o is Cameroonian as well. We come from the same country. I am in no way related to Samuel Eto'o. But I've had so many people tell me I look like Samuel Eto'o. So many people, so many. But we are not related. Apart from the fact that we come from the same country, we have no family relations. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. Most people say I look like Eto'o, but I'm not related to him. These peppers are too big and they're very stubborn. Yes. I think they're all crushed now. Yeah, you are right. So many people have said that. Yeah, he was a very good player. Oof, he was electric. Without being biased, I always say that Eto'o is like my best player, to be honest. People might talk about Messi and Ronaldo and other strikers. Fine. But if I was to pick the best player, because I'm a football coach, if I was to pick a striker, I'll pick Samuel Eto'o over any other striker. Maybe because I watch him a lot, but Eto'o was just in another realm, to be honest. I love him. Really brilliant player. Brilliant player. I'm going to this thing. I've struggled to grind everything this afternoon. I'll break it in a minute. Yeah, Eto was the best. He scored loads of goals for Cameroon. Won a couple of trophies. Won the African Nations Cup 2 times back to back. Won the Olympic Cup. He is, well, my generation, we think Eto is the greatest. And if you ask the older generation, they will say Roger Milla, but Eto was just he was okay. Jeez, excuse me. Yeah, I think this is ready now. So we will start, or I will start by cooking or frying the tomatoes, and then all of this will come later on. Give this place a little good clean. Okay, so that's my beef ready to go. You need a knife to cut it. So I'm going to cut the beef now, which I will use to cook my corn chop. Ow! It's not much, it's a little bit because, so I'll cut this up now, put it in here. So that's my beef. I've cooked this for like 20 minutes. So it's properly cooked. Yeah, I get my beef in there. I'll use the same pot, so I will just, this is a nice sauce. I don't want to chuck this away. Alright, I've got no choice. So I'm using the same pot to cook my tomatoes because this is where I'm going to cook the stuff. It's a Gordon Ramsay. How you doing on Bloomage? What kind of beef is that? It's cow, I would say, cow meat. We bought it from one of these Turkish shops. So it's cow. I wish I was Gordon Ramsay, trust me. But you won't believe this, I work with Gordon Ramsay. Not as a chef though. Alright, let's get, so get some oil in here now. I've got my oil here. Just a single spoon and a little bit. Yeah, that will do the job. So while I cook my meat, while I cut the meat, I'll cook the tomatoes in there, and then I'll just probably chop everything together. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you for the like. Tasty, yeah, it is tasty, and it's very spicy as well. I've put a lot of I've put pepper in it. I've put Maggi. Maggi is like it's like a seasoning. So that's the oil gets ready. So this is my meat. I'll just put this here and leave it for when it's ready to go in. That's my meat in there. So I'll keep this here. Let me try one bit. That's just nice. It would be lovely with salad on the side. Yeah, I'm not a big salad fan, but so that's my tomatoes. Why am I using the spoon? A little bit of salt in my tomatoes. That will do. I'll just let it cook for like 5 minutes. As I said earlier, I've got fish in here which I'm roasting. That will also have to go in there. I will rinse this now. So I'm going to check the fish and see how it's doing. I need to bring this closer. Can't really see it. And for some reason I push it really far. I need to bring it a little bit closer. Yeah, the fish is getting ready. So this is all right. So it's time to okay. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to start with the corn. As I said earlier, oh, after this, so the first one. Just have to get it. Me married? Yes, I am. Yes, Osman, I am. So that is the corn. But I love cooking. Trust me, man. The way you describe the food sounds amazing. Yeah, it is. I just hope that it tastes amazing, to be honest. So that's my corn. It looks like a lot. I didn't know it would be this small, to be honest. If it gets too much, and then I will have to leave out some of it. So just getting the corn. No, I haven't got any cakes. No, not yet. My family, yeah, of course, yeah, they do. See, the more and more you look at me, all what you see is Eto. Yeah, most people say that. Most people say I look like Eto. Yeah, right, Osman. Most people say that. Okay, that's my corn. ready to go. Now I'll just put it here and keep it. And then now I have to get the beans ready. This tomato is getting ready, so I'll put my ginger in there. Ooh, get some ginger in there now. Give it a very good stir. Probably want to see what it looks like in there. Let me show you. Can you see from here? Let me bend this. Can you see the inside of the pot? Just reduce the fire a little bit. Too much ginger. Yeah, it looks like a lot of ginger, but ginger is good. So now get some pepper in here. Okay, I need to salt the beans because I will be putting that in a minute. That's too much ginger. I can see the inside of the pan too. Yeah, it's not just ginger. There was tomatoes inside, then I just added ginger. So it's not just ginger, it's ginger and tomatoes. So I'm sorting out the beans. That's my red kidney beans. I'm using just two with the other one. Excuse me. There you go. So these are 2 tins of beans. I'll just wash it now. You are teaching your technique for cooking is spectacular. Thank you on Blish. I do appreciate that. Okay, let's not forget our, oh, this is getting dry now, so I'll put this off in a minute. Let's not forget our fish. So I'll get the fish out now. On here. Moment of truth. Yeah. So let's see what we got in there if the fish is ready. It should be. I'll put this off in a minute. There's the fish, put it in there, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to pieces this up and go in there. Oh, this is hot. That's really hot. This is very hot. Ooh. Just from the vapor, you can tell how hot this is. Yeah. Excuse me. So, get this fish in here. It's really, really hot. Really, really hot. Here we go. By the way, this is mackerel fish, so you can get this in the local shops. Ooh, that is boiling. Put this in here. I find out that so many people in the UK don't really like fish that much, apart from I would say fish and chips. Not so many people like my mackerel, from my experience though. I might be wrong, but I've got a couple of friends who do not like fish, especially anything that has to do with sardine. We are getting there. We'll do some washing now. Okay, as I said earlier, I've never done this before. I've never done contract before, so this is my very first try of it. And so that's my tomato and ginger in there. What I'm going to do now, I'll chop in the beef, and then taste for pepper and salt, and some more salt in there. I think I need some more salt in there. Put a little bit more salt in it because we're putting in beans and corn, and then some Maggi. Maggi is a seasoning. Okay, can you see the pan? Maggi is a seasoning, so I'm going to chop in 2 cubes in there. This is like 2 in 1. There we go. Oops. I just... Look at it, it looks so dry. It shouldn't be like this. So I'm going to add a little bit of water because I have to cook beans and sweet corn in here. So I put a little bit of water in it. There you go. Aha. Aha. And then we put the beans first. That's the beans. And then the corn. Cook everything together. This is a lot of corn. I'm not sure I'm going to put all of it. Probably just half. We'll see how this turns out. I think I should have put another tin of beans. That looks like more, a lot of corn. So we got another tin. Because normally we should have more beans than tin. The good thing is this is baked beans, so it's already cooked. You know, I do not have to cook it again. So there's more beans in there. There we go. Now I just have to stir to make sure it mixes up. Just stir and stir. For some reason I just feel like there's more beans, there's more corn. Is it because of the shiny yellow color? I'm not sure. But I just feel like there's more corn. Okay, I still have some more corn left here, so I'll put a little bit more. Even though it looks like there's more corn in there, but so I'll leave it now. I will just put a little bit of water because it has to cook. Cook it for like 5 minutes. So I'm putting in some water because I want it to cook, like really cook, so that the nutrients get into the corn and the beans. So I'll cover this and leave it cook. What's wrong with this fire? I'll cover this and leave it cook for like 5 minutes. There we go. We still have our fish, which I'll put in a minute's time. But while that happens, while this cooks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the washing while this is getting ready. People in Britain love fish. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Fish and chips, they do. But I used to have some housemates, Adam. They do like fish, especially anything that has, if the fish has to do with things like sardine, they were not really fans of it. So I'll carry on with some washing now. I'll be done in like 2 minutes. So I'm seeing I'm not going. So just stay there and wait for me. I'll be back. Okay, that should be boiling. So we are almost there. I just need to do some cleaning now while my conchav cooks. Hello, BJ, please. How are you doing? Okay. Let's see how this tastes. This looks like what I really wanted. Can you see the pot? This is conchav. Get in. Let's try this. See how it tastes nice. Tastes alright, but it feels there's a lot of pepper in it. So I can chuck in my fish now in there so that you see that mackerel taste. So that's my fish in there. Just stir it up a little bit. I'm tempted to add a little bit of water, but I do not want it to be too watery. So there we go. So just leave it to cook for 5 minutes. There you go. It should be ready in 5 minutes. We will see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to take this out to the bin. Recycling. So, as I said, we're leaving this for 5 minutes. It will be ready. And then we'll see what we have made. I just hope this will be nice. I'm doing this for the very first time, but trust me, it will be nice. It will taste really, really nice. Okay, so here we are. This is a very good wipe. That's what we do when we finish cooking. Let's try some of it and see what this looks. This looks good. It's alright. Let's see how it tastes. A little of oil in there to give it that nice feel. Just a nice look, I would say. It looks like the beans is not ready, the corn is not ready. So I have to leave it to cook for longer. So that's my corn chaff cooking. So this is the rest of the pepper. What I'm going to do is, oops, that's not like a Nope. This, yeah, that works. So if you just join in, what I'm making here is corn chaff. Corn chaff is cooking beans and corn together. Anyway, I put in some tomatoes, some ginger. There's beef in there, fish. It sounds funny, but yes. So I'm just leaving it cook now for, I thought it would cook for 5 minutes, but it won't because I've just tried the corn. The corn is still not very ready. So I will leave it cook for another 6-7 minutes. And then I'll taste it again and see if it's ready. So this is corn chaff. I think I should bring this closer so that you can see the pot. Let me open the pot so that you can have a look. There you go. That's my corn chaff there, getting ready. So you cook another 6 minutes. By 5:15, it should be ready. Oops. We're going to cook for 5 minutes. So I'll just wait while it cooks. So BJ, please, where are you streaming from? And guys, if you just joining the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, because in the weeks ahead I'll be doing a lot of cooking when I have the time though. A lot of cooking. Not already. Okay, we have come to the end of our life, so that's our conchaff ready to eat. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys some other time. Thank you.